Hi, you guys. Good evening. Yes, it's 4:44 my time. That's a my grandpa's favorite poker game. 4 up, 4 down, and fours are wild. Okay, so I actually feel like I am ahead of the game because I finished my January monthly minis, and also I fulfilled a commitment that I made to make some mini journals right after the last like super gigantic journals that I made. So, something a little bit more, I don't know, reasonably priced. That's that's a nice way of saying less expensive. Um, so yes, so I got them done and I love them. Oh, they're so cute. And of course I made a bunch. I made 23. I don't know why I made 23. That's just how it wound up. Maybe it started out 24 and I screwed one up. Who knows? So, yeah, so these are cool because I've not done this as a mini before. And I don't honestly think that I've ever done this before. Maybe. Well, I did some, like some of my boho style journals I did like as a trifold. But my nails are just a mess, you guys. Anywho, so let me show you how these turned out, okay? So basically I did, I don't know, a couple of different things. So they're sort of collaged and sort of not collaged. Each one is, obviously completely different. I went very flowery on some of them. Others I went very Tim Holtzy, okay? And then on some of them I went very authentique, okay? Because I picked up this paper pack at Tuesday morning that I loved. And so, yeah, so that's what I did. And, yeah, so let me flip through a couple of these and, give you an idea of what's in them. And then I'll give you a quick kind of, showing of each one, at least the covers, okay? So each one on where they fold, I reinforce them with a couple layers of fabric. Some of the fabric is coffee dyed, some is avocado dyed, some is nothing dyed. And then they're all stitched together and glued together and that kind of stuff. And then on the cover of each one, I did a paperclip bead charm with these little teeny tiny little flashcards that I made. And then I had taken some labels. I got this idea from Jibid because Jibid's a genius. And she yeah, she is. So she had scanned a label on one of her wooden spools of thread, and she made it into a tag on one of her videos. You've probably seen it. Super cute. So anyway, so I did that, and I made a bunch of these little tiny little tags out of thread spool labels. Okay, so I just kind of hung them on there as charms. And then this is just the identifying like tag number thing. So each one has 4 pockets. Okay, so these are like TN style, Midori style journals. I'm gonna say they're junk journals. Yeah, they're junk journals. But basically what these are inspired by these little guys. Okay, so let me just show you these really quick. So these are little scraps books that I have in my shop, okay? And these were made by request by My Life Mitts. I had sent her one of these little books in an order, I think, about like last year sometime. And she happened to show that little book on one of her videos recently. And I mean to tell you, I was flooded with requests for these little scraps books, okay? And so, and I love them. I love making them. They're super fun. They're a great way for me to use up stuff, old scraps. And so the signatures are just inserted in the elastic, right? They're not stitched together. So what she's doing is she's just using these little pages in her her journals, you know, and because there's a good variety of different types of paper in here. So these are great for somebody who wants to be able to carry like a stash of vintage papers, different types of papers and stuff with them. Like when you're traveling, or, you know, take it to work so you could do it on your lunch break or whatever, that kind of thing. So, you know, that really loves, you know, their journal and loves to journal when they feel it. So, anyway, so I put these together, and so what am I trying to say? Okay. So they're selling like hotcakes. Let me just put it that way. And I took orders for them, and I'm almost out of them right now. I think I have 4 left in my shop. But there's also a listing for a pre-order for these again. Okay. So if you would like one of these little guys, go to my Etsy store. I'll put a link in the description to my Etsy shop, and look for the scraps books. Okay, that's what these are called. And so if you don't see any available, you'll see the pre-order listing, and you can purchase one that way. And then I'm going to mail those out by January 14th. The 4 that I have in stock are ready to ship out right away. So, but if those are gone, look for the pre-order listing, and then you can buy one that'll ship on the 14th of January. Okay, so these were kind of inspired by those little guys. Okay, so these are put together basically the same way, just a little bit larger. Okay, so the pages are, if you look at that as a page, the largest ones are 4 by 6. So these actually measure 6 inches by 4 1/4, you know, side to side, top, you know, whatever. And so I thought I would just kind of beef them up a little bit, make them a little bigger, and then add some pockets, because these little guys don't have any pockets. They do have a little eyelet, so you could put a charm, you know, on there or something. You could even put this on your keychain if you wanted to. I just thought of that. Anyway, so I wanted to add some pockets, and I wanted to add some extra little goodies in these. Okay, so I just, you know, I filled the pockets with just random little things. This has some, I have no fingernails, you guys. Just some little images and stuff. These are like cigarette cards that I printed. That kind of stuff. And then I put a little glassine. I'm not going to open this because I don't want to have to find my washi tape again. But anyways, it's just a little bag full of postage stamps. Oh, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay, there. And then I can move up to right there. All right. So it's a little glassine envelope full of postage stamps that are on paper. And I sell those in my shop, so you could see like some pictures of them. And if you wanted more, then, you know, you could buy a 2-ounce bag. I think it's 2 ounces. So anyways, and then I got a whole bunch of these new little tickets and stuff. And so I put another little glassine envelope full of little tickets in one of the pockets, and just some more little images. This has book paper glued on the back. Some little notes, a little library card catalog card or whatever, and some little flashcards, things like that. These are like chemistry ones, and then there's some history ones. And then I did some more of the vintage tickets that I got recently, and you may have seen that in a haul. So I put some tickets in there too, in this little glassine envelope. I don't remember how many are in there. But anyways, so, excuse me, there's no pockets inside of here because these are intended, this is sort of like a flow journal, flowish type of thing, right? Where this is consumable. So, you know, you could just pull the pages out if you wanted to use them, right? In your other journals. Or, I mean, you could totally use this as a journal, you know. But what's kind of cool about doing it this way is that you can rearrange the pages if you want to. You know, you can move them around. And so that means that so there's all kinds of stuff in here, like kids book pages, vintage wrapping paper, vintage maps. I put some onion skin paper in there, some of my favorite book pages, and some graph paper, you know, just all kinds of, you know, stuff that I would normally use in a junk journal. But I just didn't put any pockets in there because, you know, it's consumable. So see, I mean, the whole thing comes apart, and, you know, you can use these however you want. And then you could actually, if you wanted to, you know, how you can attach two like Midori inserts together and then hook them onto one of the bands. So you could actually expand this to 4 inserts if you wanted to, as long as they were, you know, close to the same size. So that's an idea. Because really, I mean, this thing is like almost 12 inches long, and I don't know, I just think that they're super cute and super useful, you know. Yeah, so that's basically what's in them. Okay, let me go through them real quick. Oh, and then I used just some seam binding as just a wraparound closure on each one. So, and inked them up a little bit, you know, that kind of stuff. So these are numbered. I couldn't come up with any more names. So my minis, I decided, my monthly minis, I'm not going to name them. I'm just going to give them numbers. You can name it if you want to. If you do, let me know what you named her. Anyway, so this is number 1. Okay, so let me go through them real quick, and just so you can see, and I'm going to try to keep them in order while I do this. Okay, so this is number 2. Whoops. Sorry, I need to stay in frame. It's number 2, purple and flowery. Number 3, this one's kind of Tim Holtzy. Okay, and that's just that wraparound closure. See what I'm saying? Oh, and I made some other size flashcards too. I'm loving the flashcards lately. And there's a very, very special offer for you for Christmas. It's kind of Christmassy because it's a couple days before Christmas right now. This is number 4. And I have some other stuff that I'm listing today in my shop, and I will kind of talk about that in just a second. So this one I kind of combined the authentic paper and the Tim Holtz, and, you know. So I put a knot. This is a double layer of seam binding. So I put a knot at the end, so that makes it easy to just tuck it in there. So that's number 4. Yeah, number 4. And this is number 5. I have to, the frame, my area that keeps me in frame is very small. So, so this is number 5. Number 6. I dyed this seam binding. I had fun making these, you guys. I really did. They're all made out of hanging file folders. Number 7. Really super fun to put together. Number 8. Sorry. Roses. I'm into roses lately. Number 9. Oh my gosh, I got the numbers all screwed up on these for a minute, and I was like, oh no. That's happened to me before, and then people are buying journals, and I don't know what number they are. Oh my god. I figured it out. Number 10. So I did 5 images of each one of these on the listings. You know, it takes forever to upload 10 pictures. So, but you can see what's in them pretty good. And this is number 11. And number 12, I hope. Yeah. Number 12. I love the ticking fabric. You guys know I love ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Number... Wait a second. 13. Number 13. This is the one of the authentic ones. Isn't that paper beautiful? Number 14. This one's all collaged with matte paper, all kinds of good stuff. That was probably Laura with my wake-up call for my live stream, which is starting in an hour. She is on it. Number 15. I went with the like turquoise teal blue on this one. Number 16. And it's not coming through very well in this lighting. I had to turn one of my lights off because it was really like glaring over here. So I hope that the video is not too terribly dark. But this seam binding is very, very lightly dyed pink. And it's really, really pretty. So this is number, what did I say? Number 16. Number 17. And this one's kind of like lavender. And number 18. See, they're all different. All different. Number 18. And, okay, wait. Number 19. And I went with yellow seam binding on this one because I wanted to pick up that yellow rose. I don't know. I like it. Number 19. Number 20. Seeing all these little labels from the thread spools are different. Excuse me. Yeah, number 20. 21. Oh, this is the one that's pink. This has the pink seam binding. The other one, it's white. Sorry. Yeah, 21. Yeah, I remember now. And I can see it, actually. Okay, 2 more. 22. And number 23. Okay, so here's the deal. Right now it's 5 o'clock. I'm starting my live stream in an hour. I'm going to try to get this uploaded. Hopefully it'll upload before my live stream starts. So you guys will have a chance to watch it. If you plan on, you know, coming and hanging out with me. I know, I'm just like down to the wire at the moment. But, okay, here's the deal. And this is the Christmassy offer. So, I'm in Washington State, okay? So, I'm at in Pacific Standard Time. So, it's 5 o'clock here now. That means, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you place an order for one of these journals, oh, and these are free shipping in the U.S., by the way. I'm going to ship them to you for free. So, if you order one of these within the next, you know, before midnight, my time, okay? Place your order before midnight, Pacific Standard Time, So that's like, 3 a.m. Eastern time. I will send you one of these. I'll send you one of these packs. Okay. So let me show you what's in here really quick. So I'm going to send you, these are seed packets. Let me zoom out just a tiny bit. These are seed packet envelopes. Okay. So they're not gusseted, but they're super cool little just craft weight, lightweight craft paper bags. Okay. So 2 of those, that size, and then 2 of the smaller size. Okay. I could measure them, but I don't know. I think it's pointless. So it's like 3 1/4 wide and 5 long, 4 1/2 wide, 8 long. Okay. And then I'm going to send you 2 of the currency envelopes. Okay. So 2 of those, 2 of each. 2 of the medium coin envelopes and 2 of the small coin envelopes. And then I'm going to send you 5 of these little fry bags. These are like glassine bags. They're not glassine. They're a really lightly waxed paper, but I'll send you 5 of those. And then I'm going to send you an alteration check or tag, alteration tag, and which has stuff on the back too. And these are perforated, okay? So you can tear that off. And then also a layaway tag, which is perforated twice. So perforated there and there. And then I will send you 2 of this size glassine envelope. These are used. They're vintage. And then I will send you 2 of that size glassine envelope. And then 5 of these. These are glassine envelopes. They're very thin. They've never been used, but they are vintage. Okay, so 5 of those. And all the stuff that I'm showing you, I have for sale in my shop too. Well, I'll have them listed later on tonight. And then I'll send you a couple of these little coat check tags. And if these sell okay, if I do okay with these, they come in a bunch of different colors. I'm going to order the different colors if they move. You know what I mean? I didn't want to buy all the colors if nobody wants them. And then I'll send you 2 of these little paper tags. These are not glossy, so they coffee dye really, really well. And then I will send you 5 of these little sale price tickets. These have a hole that's punched. It just isn't. They do have a hole in them, trust me. So 5 of the sale tickets, and then of the red sale tickets, and then 5 of these white price tags. Okay, that also have a hole that's not coming out. Okay, so I didn't even count like how many things are in here, but if you can get your order placed for one of those little minis before midnight Pacific Standard Time, so whatever time that works out to be in your time zone, I will send one of these as a Christmas present along with your journal for free. Okay, so oh yeah, so all of those things that I just showed you, like I said, those are going to be listed in my shop. Pretty much all those things, I think. Yeah. Later on tonight. Okay. I'll get those listings up after my live stream. So, okay. I'm going to get this uploaded real quick so that you guys have as much time as possible. Okay. Love you. Bye.